The Walnut Tree, for those who don't know it, is a sort of rustic restaurant about 2.5 miles outside of Abergavenny on the Old Ross Road. It's been a landmark restaurant, a destination restaurant for about 60 years, way before I was connected with it. I was a customer of the Walnut Tree for nearly 20 years before I had anything more serious to do with it. My involvement really came about 13 years ago. My intention was to get it back up on its feet. I came only because it had been my favorite restaurant for so many years, and I thought it was a real shame that it had sort of fallen on hard times. And 13 years later, I'm still turning up and burning my fingers. Restaurants are the next stage along from almost everybody who's been talking so far, because it's the final stage, unless you're cooking your own food, between the producer and the diner. So my view is that good cooking comes out of an appreciation that stuff ought to taste good as well as looking like it might taste good. And so that's as near as we have to a philosophy. When we reopen, which I hope will be end of April or beginning of May, I will only open 4 days a week initially, because all the food takes a lot of prep, and I'll have a day when all the cooks are in, including myself, and we will make things ready so that when the people come back, who have been coming to the Walnut Tree for years, and hopefully new people, it'll be not a disappointment. So there you have it. I really like eating out. I love restaurants, I love good food, and I love good produce. And you don't get good food without starting with good produce. The great thing, when I'm finished at night, I have some cheese or charcuterie and a glass of wine. And that's fast food for me, because somebody else has done all the work and you've still got a bit of quality. The place itself has been closed for 8 of the last 12 months, and some of the rest of the time has been under restrictions, curfews, no evening meals, no alcohol. Very sad for someone like myself who likes several glasses of wine on an average day. No anything else, and it was painful. So I can't wait for it to get back to some form of normality.